So I watched a video by a known racist hater, Al Haymon, hating PBC agenda having Michael Montero yesterday, man. It's kind of funny, man. You know, he asked a question: Is Al Haymon good for boxing? You know, then he comes off like he's trying to be passive and leave it all up to you, and but he then proceeds to put in a bunch of graphs of Ring Magazine's top 10 lists from the last 10 years. I think it was from like 2000, year 2000. And then he had the Boxing Writers Association Fighter of the Year award. And he said that there were no Al Haymon fighters on the top 10 Boxing Writers Association award winners or the Ring Magazine top 10 pound for pound over the last 10 years, except Floyd Mayweather. You know, conveniently he says, let's not use Floyd Mayweather because conveniently he says, for some odd, retarded reason, he says that Floyd Mayweather was built up by Golden Boy and Top Ring. I mean, we'll get to that later, that buffoonery later, but he poses this question and basically just tries to shit on Al Haymon, saying that he hasn't had any top 10 fighters, and if you look at all the top 10 fighters that are on the pound for pound list, none of them are with Al Haymon, and blah 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 blah. I mean, my whole thing is, what's the point of the video? Just come again, another racist being a coward. Like, dude, if you think Al Haymon is bad for boxing, just come out and say it. Why are you beating around the bush? Riddle me this, riddle me that. Being a pussy, man. Like, what you scared of? Come out and say it. We know, it's clear. It's clear what your agenda is. You, Steve Kim, Doug Fisher, Ring Magazine. We know the agenda, dude. We know the agenda, You guys are butthurt because a black man is bringing free boxing and doing more in boxing than all these other washed up, old, hateful promoters. And that is what it is, man. You come out, you make this clown video, and the thing is, Floyd Mayweather, he never even got the fight with De La Hoya without Al Haymon. So how can you say Al Haymon wasn't instrumental in building up Floyd Mayweather, because he didn't get the big fights, he didn't get the hundreds of $1 million without Al Haymon? So how can you say without using Floyd Mayweather? How can you even use that as an example? Floyd Mayweather is Al Haymon's selling point. He's the biggest star in boxing history, best fighter in boxing history. So that's the selling point. That gives him the edge on everyone else. And on top of that, the dude brought premier boxing champions to fruition. Without PBC, where would all those fighters be fighting? All those fighters he has: Thurman, Garcia, Peterson, Spence, Broner, all those fighters, over 200 fighters. And I know you're going to say, oh, well, they haven't fought now, but we know that the schedule has come out. We got Badu Jack and DeGale. We got Abner Maris and Cuellar. We got Mikey Garcia back in the mix. Chavez Jr. is fighting soon. So I don't get it, man. It's just the fact that you're very upset, you're sour, you're just trying to do anything to bring the man's name down, to basically throw dirt on the man's name and put his name through the dirt, basically shit on the dude. For what? If you're a boxing fan, there's no logical explanation why you should have any problems with PBC or any problems with Al Haymon. Without Al Haymon, we would have no PBC. PBC trumps anything that any of these promoters are doing combined. None of them have done it. None of them have gotten 500 million invested in boxing. You know, period. Until one of them invest that type of money in boxing, then you can critique and you have some type of basis for your analysis of Al Haymon. Until you or Steve Kim or Oscar De La Hoya or Bob Arum invest 500 million in boxing, just shut the fuck up, man. Please, just shut the fuck up, man. You know, he done the work. Again, like I said, we want to see proof. We don't want to hear talk. We don't want to hear rumors and allegations because you never have any proof behind any of this bullshit rumors you say. None of you guys, you or none of your racist cronies have ever had any proof of any of this bullshit, man. It's just all rumors, speculation. I was told that Al Haymon was broke. He wasn't working with NBC. They dropped him from NBC. ESPN had no fights. He's run out of money. Then out of nowhere, boom, a whole slate of fights for the whole beginning of the year. Okay? So again, you have no leg to stand on, man. You're not a journalist. You're just a Golovkin man defender and fanboy, man. You're not a journalist, man. None of you guys, dude. Steve Kim. He was once okay, man, but now he's a full-blown man defender, man. Just like Michael Montero, just like Doug Fisher, just like Dan Raphael, just like all of them, man. They're just fanboys, man. You know? And Al Haymon, like I said, he has done the work. He has the proof is in the pudding. He put the TVs, he put the shows on TV. Okay? Point blank, period. I don't care what you say. No one is just gonna give you $500 million. Again, like I said before, a black man, no one is just gonna give a black man anything, nevertheless $500 million to say, oh, here you go blow it on boxing, let's see what happens. So you can stop with the bullshit trying to make it insinuate that he stole the money or he conned to get the money. No one's gonna let you con him out of $500 million, man. And if you did, you'll be in jail, man. Trust and believe, especially a black man. Like, come on, man. Like, dude, your argument has no basis. You have no legs to stand on. You're a fucking man defender of Golovkin, man. You say you have a girlfriend, but you act more like the girl than anyone else. Your girl is behind camera filming you. So what does that tell me right there? You know, straight up. 100. That tells me that she's the brains behind the operation, man. You know, you have a low IQ, man. It is what it is, man. It's JT. I'm out.